Okay, so before this, we were doing exponents and powers. Let's start with something new today. I've seen that the syllabus that you have shared, it has got this thing, angles and triangles. Okay.
हाँ.
Okay. So what is basically an angle and how do we form triangles? So we are going to cover these concepts and we will do certain problems with them as well. So let's say if you see s- uh, between two lines. So sometimes what happens is that two lines never meet. So these are called as parallel lines. So let's say these
Okay.
two lines will never meet, and so there will be no angle between them. Between two parallel lines, the angle between them will always be zero. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, let's say these are all parallel lines, but at times you have intersection of lines. So let's say this line is coming from here and this line is coming from here. So you will have an angle in between them. Okay. So we will study about angles, we will study about lines as well, and subsequently we will move into triangles. Okay. A fine dot made by a sharp pencil on a geometrical figure having low length, breadth, and height is called a point. So let's say this is a point, this is a point, this is a point. Okay. Line
Okay.
segment. If we join two fixed points, then the figure formed is called a line segment. So let's say these are two fixed points and we are joining them. Okay. Any two fixed points. If we happen to
Hmm.
join any two fixed points, this will become a line segment. This is known as a line segment. Okay. If we
Okay.
extend the two endpoints of a line segment in either direction endlessly, that is called a line. So let's say this is a line segment and we are extending it here. We are extending it here. So this is called a line. This is known as a line. A part of it is called a line segment. Okay?
Hmm.
It has no definite length. So when we are extending a line, it has got no definite length. It can be for 2 meters, 3 meters, for infinity as well. Okay? So let's talk about these points here. So a point is basically just a point. Line segment, this is basically a line segment. And if we are extending the line segment on both sides infinitely, then what we get is a line. But if we extend one point, so let's say these are 2 points, P and Q. Okay, this is a line segment. And if we are extending only one of them, if we are extending only one of them, then this is called a ray. This is called a ray. ठीक है? अगर एक को ही
Okay.
हमने extend किया, this will become a ray. Okay. So what is an angle? Now, angle is formed by intersecting two rays. So let's say we have one ray here and the other ray here. These are two intersecting rays. Between two intersecting rays, you will get what is known as an angle. So let's say you have O here, you have A here, and you have B. These are two rays. Between two rays, you get an intersecting angle. The intersection point is the common initial point of these two rays, which is called a vertex of the angle. We use the term angle. So हम यहाँ पे बोलेंगे angle AOB. So this is angle AOB to denote the measure of the angle. An angle is an inclination between two rays with the same initial point. ठीक है? Okay.
Okay.
So different types of angles. What are the different types of angles? We'll see that first. So what are the different types of angles here? One, we have something called as acute angle. Acute angle means what? An angle which is less than 90 degrees. Okay. So
Hmm.
let's say if I draw an angle here and this comes out to be 30 degrees, it's an acute angle. If I draw an
Oh,
angle and this comes out to be 60 degrees, this is also an acute angle. What is a right angle? Right angle is something like this. Between the two rays, the angle is of 90 degrees. Any angle which is lesser than 90 degrees, any angle which is lesser than 90 degrees is known as an acute angle. Understood? So let's say angles like 89, it is an acute angle. Angles like 89.5, this is also an acute angle. 45-degree acute angle, 60-degree acute angle, 15-degree acute angle. All angles which are less than 90 degree are known as acute angles. Right angle, obviously an angle which is, between the two rays, you have an angle of 90 degrees. So that will be basically a right angle. Okay. What is obtuse
Okay.
angle? Any angle that is greater than 90 degrees. So see, let's say this is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Any angle that we are drawing lesser than this will be an acute angle. An angle that we are drawing more than this will be an obtuse angle. So let's say if you have 95 degrees, this is an obtuse angle. This is an obtuse angle. You have anything like 110 degrees. This will also be an obtuse angle. Anything greater than 90 and less than 180. So obtuse angle is an angle which is less than 180 and greater than 90 degrees.
90.
Okay. Acute angle
Okay.
is any angle which is greater than 0 but less than 90 degrees.
90.
Straight line, what is a straight line? Any
Any
line which
angle
is
that is
angle
exactly one.
of 180 degrees. That is called a straight line. Reflex angle. Reflex angle is like this. This is basically a reflex angle. So let's say, uh, okay, what is a reflex angle? Let's say I have an angle here. I have an angle here which is of 60 degrees. Okay. Now, if
Hmm.
I look at this angle, this is called the reflex angle. So, कोई भी angle, any angle plus reflex angle will always be equal to 360 degrees, because this entire thing when you revolve, okay, this is 360 degrees. So any angle plus its reflex value will always give you 360 degrees. So reflex angle will be equal to 360 degrees minus the angle. 360 degrees minus the angle. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's move ahead here. Complementary angles. If the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degrees, if we have two angles whose measures, let's say this is 40 degrees and this is 50 degrees. So if we happen
Hmm.
to add them, 40
It'd be
degrees
90.
and it will be 90 degrees. So this 90 degrees, so these angles are complementary angles. If the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degrees,
90 degrees.
then the angles are known as complementary angles and each angle is complement of the other angle. So 40 degree is a complement of 50 degree and 50 degree is a complement of 40 degrees. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. And what are supplementary angles? Supplementary angles are angles which add up to 180 degrees. So let's say we have 50 degrees and 130 degrees, which will be 180 degrees. If the sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degree, then the angles are known as supplementary angles, and each angle is so to be the supplement of the other. So 50 degrees is a supplement of 130 degrees, and 130 degrees is a supplement of 50 degrees. Are we understanding this?
Hmm.
Okay. Adjacent angle, a pair of angles. So what is an adjacent angle? A common vertex. So let's say this angle and this angle. This is a common vertex. So angle 1 and angle 2, they have a common vertex, which means let's say A. So A becomes a common vertex, a common
Okay.
arm. So let's say this is the common arm. Let's say I name it as B, C, and D. So what are the angles here? Angle BAC. And what is the other angle here? Angle CAD.
AD.
Angle CAD. Both of them have a common vertex A. Both of them have a common vertex A. ठीक है. और कॉमन
Okay.
आर्म क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? दिस विल बी AC. This will be the common arm. So common arm is AC. This is the arm of angle BAC and this is the arm of angle CAD. So AC will become a common arm. So this will be a common arm. ठीक है. And their non-common arms are on either side. So this is basically a non-common arm. This is a non-common arm. So they are on the either side of the common arm. So common arm के दोनों तरफ है. ठीक है. So and
Mm-hmm.
their non-common arms are on the either side of the common arm. Such pairs of angles are known as adjacent pairs. So what are adjacent pairs? Angle BAC and angle CAD are known as adjacent pair of angles. Okay. So how do we
Okay.
name angles? We name angles in such a way. Let's say we can say that this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. And when we are using letters, we use generally three letters. We can also say this that this is angle A, but generally to specify angles, we would say angle BAC. A would be the vertex where the angle is. Okay. In the same
Okay.
way, CAD. So A will be in the vertex. Now, if I say that CA would be one arm and AD would be the other arm, BA is
Hmm.
one arm and CA is the other arm. Okay. So here in this case, angle 1 and 2 are called as adjacent angles. Okay. Okay. Let's move ahead here. Linear pair. Now, what do you mean by linear pair? So when you have a straight line, for example, if I say COB, so angle COB is collectively a straight line and the measurement
Hmm.
of a straight line is 180 degrees. So what we can say is that this angle COB and angle AOB, so angle COA, COA plus angle AOB, this is going to be 180 degrees. So these two angles are what? These two angles are linear pairs. These two angles are linear pairs. So a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So this is the non-common side. So OB is a non-common side and OC is a non-common side. The common side between them is what? OA. So OB and
Hmm.
OC are non-common sides and they are opposite rays. So OB is opposite. OB and OC are opposite rays. है ना? So
Okay.
these angles are known as supplementary भी बोल सकते हैं linear pair भी. Supplementary which means that their total would be 180. Linear pair because there are only two angles. So this is basically called a linear pair. Any two angles, if they are on the same straight line, let's say if I say this is an angle and let's say we name this as P, this is let's say Q, and this is let's say R, and this is X. So we will say that angle RQX and PQX, angle RQX and PQX are linear pairs, are linear pairs. ठीक है? Okay.
Okay.
Now, what are vertically opposite angles? If we have two lines which are crisscrossing each other, so this side and this side will be equal. So angle 1 will be equal to angle 3. At the same time, this side and this side, this angle and this angle, there is angle 2 will be equal to angle 4. So angle 1 will be equal to angle 3. At the same time, angle 2 and angle 4 will be equal because these are known as vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angles. So, so let's say if we have a line like this, and at the same time, we have a line like this. Okay. So we can say that, let's say if we have named it as 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So angle 1 and angle 3 will be equal. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 4 will be equal. So these are known as vertically opposite angles. ठीक है? Okay, let's move on. Find the value of, so let's say you have here, find the value of angle AOD is to angle AOC. They are 4
Okay.
is to 5. Okay. So
Hmm.
let's say we will say let angle AOD is equal to, this is 4. So let's assume this to be 4x. So therefore, angle AOC, this will be how much? 5x. If we are assuming that angle AOD as 4x, so angle AOC is 5x. AOD is 4x. So angle AOC, this will be how much? This will be 5x. Okay. Now we
Hmm.
can see that this is a straight line. Angle COD obviously is a straight line, and any straight line will have a measure of 180 degrees. So what can we say? Therefore, angle AOD plus angle AOD plus angle AOC, this is going to be 180 degrees. The reason is linear pair. What does linear pair mean? Linear pair here means in geometry, you will have to provide reasons. So let's say we have a line here, and
Hmm.
one of the angles as seen here is like this. Okay. So if I happen to name this as A, O, and let's say this is B and this is C. So this angle and this angle will form a linear pair. We can say that angle AOC plus angle AOB. This will form 180 degrees. And the reason here is linear pair. These are known as linear pair, or we can also call them as supplementary angles. Okay. So very
Hmm.
clearly we can see that this is what COD,
180 मतलब
180 degrees.
right?
Okay. So angle AOC plus angle AOD, this will be 180 degrees. Now, here
मतलब
we have
5x plus 4x equals
correct,
180.
correct, correct. So this will be how much AOD? In place of AOD, we will write 4x. In place of AOC, we will write 5x. This is equal to 180 degrees. So that's 9x is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, x will be equal to 180 degrees by 9. So that is 20 degrees. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, find the value of. लेकिन, what do we have to find out here? Find the value of AODs. Maybe one of the angles here, because it's not
Okay.
clearly stated. Okay. So angle AOD will be how much? Angle AOD, this will be equal to 4x. So that will be 4 into 20 degree, because that's what we have found out the value of A to be. Sorry, the angle to be. So this will be 80 degrees. What will be the value of angle AOC? That will be 5x. So 5 into 20. So that is going to be
100.
100 degrees. Maybe the question was about this, not clearly specified here. Okay. Let's move on to the next question here. Find the value of K. So here you have find the value of K if angle PQR. So it's obviously seen that angle POQ, I'm so sorry, angle POQ and angle POR, they are forming a linear pair because this QOR, this is forming 180 degrees. Okay. So angle POQ plus angle POR, this is going to be 180 degrees. So angle POQ 7K plus angle POR, that is 2K. This is going to be 180 degrees. So that's going to be
Okay.
how much? 9K is equal to 180 degrees. So
A हो
therefore
गया आंसर
K is equal to 180 degrees by 9. That is how much? 20
120.
degrees. So you have to find out the value of K. 20 degrees would be the correct answer. Okay, understood?
Hmm.
Okay.
हाँ.
Now, again, here we have a question. Find the value of Y if OF is the angle bisector. OF, OF, this OFC is the angle bisector of this one. Now, what do you mean by angle bisector? So let's say we have a line here and we have a line here. Okay. And this is the angle bisector. So let's say we have here A and we have here O, and let's say this is B, and we say that OC is the angle bisector. OC is
मतलब
the
arm of the
half of
thingy.
the, yes. So angle bisector of AOB. So this and this will be equal. That is what we mean by angle bisector. So let's say if this entire angle would have been of, let's say, 80 degrees. So this would have
Hmm.
become 40 degrees and this would become 40 degrees. Okay? That is what
Okay.
we mean by angle bisector. So here also, we have been told that OF, OF is the angle bisector. So this is 70. So tell me what will be the value of this angle? 35. है कि नहीं? And
Hmm.
this angle will
हाँ.
be 35. We can say that angle COF will be equal to angle BOF will be equal to 70 degrees by 2. That is how much? 35 degrees. As हम बोल सकते हैं, OF is the angle bisector. OF is the angle bisector. We can say this. ठीक है?
Hmm.
Okay. So this is 35 degrees and this is Y. So what we can say is angle COF plus angle COA. This is equal to how much? 180 degrees, which means linear pair. है ना? Because this obviously is a straight line. Which one? AOF. If you look into this, angle AOF being a straight line is how much? 180 degrees. So COF plus COA is equal to 180 degrees. COF, we have just written it to be 35 degrees. We have to calculate COV. Find the value of y. Okay, okay. So COA is how much? Y is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, y will be equal to 180 degrees minus 35 degrees. So this will be 5 plus 5, 10. 7, 3, 4, 145 degrees. So this is going to be 145 degrees. Are we clear? Okay.
30.
Let's
हाँ.
move on. Different types of angles. So what we have here is different types of angles. So let's say uh, if one is equal to angle 2, so this angle and this angle are equal. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given,
Hmm.
you know. So in place of angle 1, what you can write is 4x. And in place of angle 2, what you can write is 60 degrees. So 4x is equal to 60 degrees. That means x is equal to 60 by 4. That is 15 degrees. Okay? Now you have to
Okay.
find out the value of y. Now look at this very closely. This and this, they're
Opposite angles are equal.
vertically opposite angles. Very good. So 4x, so angle 1, this angle would be equal to angle 4. Angle 1 will
Hmm.
be equal to angle 4. Why? Vertically,
Because they're vertically opposite.
they are vertically opposite. They are vertically opposite angles. Okay? So angle
Hmm.
1, we know it is 4 of x is equal to, what is the value of angle 4? That is x plus 2y. Okay? Now, in place of x, what we can write is 15 degrees. So this will be 4 into 15 is equal to 15 plus 2y. We are not aware of the value of y still. So this is 60 is equal to 15 plus 2y. If I happen to transpose this term to this side, it will become minus. So this will be 60 minus 15 is equal to 2y, and that's 45 is equal to 2y. I divide both the sides by 2. So this
2.
becomes 45 by 2 is equal to 2y by 2. This and this gets cancelled. This will become how much? 22.5. If you divide 45, so 45 half is 22.5, है ना? 2
हाँ.
2s are 4. This is 5. 2 2s are 4. And we have 2 5s are 10. Okay? So y becomes how much? 22.5 degrees. 22.5 degrees. Are we clear?
हाँ.
Okay. Let's move on to this sawal. In the given figure, angle AOB. So we have angle AOB is a straight line. So obviously angle AOB is a straight line. So the value of angle AOB will be 180 degrees. And the ray OC stands on it. If angle AOC is 2x minus 10 and angle BOC 3x plus 20, then find the value of x. So what we can say here is angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degrees. Reason क्या है? Linear pair. Linear pair. Angle AOC, the value of angle AOC is how much? 2x minus 10, and angle BOC, that is 3x plus 20, is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. So let's add the families first. 2x and 3x belong to the same family. So obviously this will be 5x. This is 20 and this is minus 10. 20 minus 10 will be plus 10. Okay. This is 180 degrees. If we happen to transpose this side, it will become how much? 5x is equal to 180 degrees minus 10 degrees. That's going to be 170 degrees. 5x is equal to 170 degrees. Divide this by 5. So what you get is 5x by 5 is equal to 170 degrees by 5. So this and this gets cancelled. This will be how much? 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. So therefore the value of x comes out to be 34 degrees. The value of x is 34 degrees. So this will be the correct answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so where we have seen that what are complementary angles? Complementary angles are angles which are having a total of 90 degrees. So the complement of an angle 14 degrees. So we can say the complementary angle, let the complementary angle be x. So what we can say is 14 degrees plus x. This is equal to 90 degrees. Complementary angles means there are two angles, let's say x plus y. This will give you 90 degrees. Okay? So 14 plus x is equal to 90 degrees. So we can say therefore x is equal to 90 degrees minus 14 degrees. So that's how much? 76 degrees. So x will be how much? 76 degrees. Is it making sense? Okay. Okay. Now we have different types of angles. So in figure, POQ is a line. So POQ obviously is a line. The value of x is, what will be the value of x? So look at these. These are what? Supplementary angles. You know, if I add this to this to this will be equal to 180. So we can say, let's say we name these angles as PO, X and Y. We happen to, okay. So angle POX plus angle XOY plus angle YOQ is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Supplementary angles. तो POX की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 40 degrees plus XOY की वैल्यू 4x and YOQ. This will be 3x is equal to 180 degrees. So this is how much? 7x and this is 40 is equal to 180 degrees. So 7x will be how much? 180 degrees minus 40 degrees. So this is going to be 140 degrees. So 7x is equal to 140 degrees. So divided by 7. So if we happen to divide by 7, 7x by 7 is equal to 140 degrees by 7. तो ये हो गया आपका 20 degrees. So therefore x is equal to 20 degrees. X is equal to 20 degrees. So this will be 20 degrees. ठीक है? ठीक है. Okay. Two supplementary angles differ by 34 degrees. Okay. Find the measure of an angle which is complement of itself. Okay, complement of itself means that the angle and the complement both are equal. So let the angle be x. So what will be the complement?
2x equals 90.
नो 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 नो. हाँ वैसा भी कर सकते हैं. तो हाँ वैसा भी कर सकते हैं. द कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द एंगल विल बी हाउ मच? द कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द एंगल विल बी 90 minus x. So this and this are equal. An angle and its complement itself matlab okay, these are equal, right? So x is equal
Okay.
to 90 minus x. If I transpose this here, that's how it becomes 2x. X
2x.
plus x is equal to 90. So that's 2x is equal to 90. If I happen to divide this by 2, this will become 2x by 2 is equal to 90 by 2. Is it making sense? Cancel, cancel, and this is cancel 45. So
45.
therefore, x is equal to 45. So if an angle's value is 45, what will be the value of its complement? That will also be 45. ठीक है? Okay. Two supplementary angles differ by 34. Find the angles. So we will say one angle, let one angle be x. So therefore, the other angle, the other angle is how much? You can say 34 minus x, and at the same time, you can also say x plus 34. Both are acceptable. Okay? Because the
Okay.
difference is that of 34. So either you say x and x plus 34, or you can say x and 34 minus x. Both are acceptable. If you have assumed one of the angles to be x, the other angle can be x plus 34, or the other angle can be 34 minus x. So they differ by 34 degrees. So find the angles now. Since these are what? Supplementary angles, we can say x plus 34. This is equal to 180 degrees. So that is how much? This will be 2x plus 34. That's equal to 180 degrees. So this will be 2x is equal to 180 degrees minus 34 degrees plus 6, 10, 146 degrees. So 2x is equal to 146 degrees. If you happen to divide this by 2, so this will become how much? 2x by 2 is equal to 146 by 2. This and this gets cancelled, 273. So therefore, x is equal to 73. So what is the value of other angle? That will be 73 plus 34. That's how much? 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So the two angles are 73 degrees and 107 degrees. Okay. If you happen to add them, what would you get? You would get 180 degrees. So obviously, this condition is fulfilled. And if you happen to subtract them, there is 107 minus 73, you will get 34 degrees, which is fulfilling this other condition. So what you have done is correct. Okay, understood?
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, if an angle is one-fourth of its supplement, find the angles. An
1/4.
angle is one-fourth of its supplement. So we will say let the angle be x.
X.
So therefore, what will be its supplement's value? Tell me.
X times 1/4.
No, no, no. What will be its supplement's value? Supplement.
180.
See, if I say that there are two angles, x plus y, they are supplementary. It means x plus y is 180.
180.
So this y is the supplement of x. So what will be the value of y? 180 minus x. Is this understood? Let's say I say 30 degrees one angle. So what will be its supplement? Supplement will be 180 minus 30. That is 150 degrees. So if one angle is 30 degrees, the value of its supplement is 150 degrees. So if one of the angles is x, then the supplement value will be how much? 180 minus x. Okay? So an
Okay.
angle is one-fourth of its supplement. So one-fourth of 180 minus x. That's what it means. The
Okay.
angle is one-fourth of its supplement. Now, in order to get rid of this, what you do is multiply this entire equation by 4. So x into 4 will become how much? 4x. This into 4, this and this will get cancelled. So you will be left with 180 minus x. If you happen to transpose this term here, what will happen? This minus x will change into plus x. This is 180 degrees. So that's how much? 5x is equal to 180 degrees. If I happen to divide it by 5, so this will be 5x by 5 is equal to 180 degrees by 5. This and this gets cancelled. So x is equal to 5 3s are 15, 5 6 are 30. So x is equal to 36 degrees. So one of the angles is how much? 36 degrees. And what is the other angle value? 180 minus 36. So this is 180 minus 36. 6 plus 4, 10. 7 से 3 गया 4, 144 degrees. So this is 144 degrees. ठीक है? Now,
Okay.
first of all, let's see whether it is fulfilling the conditions. So here, if I add 36 and 144, what do I get? Supplementary angles. And
Hmm.
let's say 144, if I do a 1/4 of it, so this will be 4 3s are 12 and 4 6s are 24. So you're getting this value. So 1/4 of 144 is getting you 36. So this condition is also fulfilled. Are we agreeing to this? समझ में आता
Yes.
हूँ? Okay. Okay, so here you have find the complement of each angle. What do you mean by complement? The value for which your so this will be how much? 20 degrees. Complement
Huh.
of 20 degrees will be how much? Its complement, the complement of 20 degrees will be equal to
Be 70
90 degrees minus 20 degrees. That will be how much? 70 degrees. ठीक है?
degrees.
So this will be the complementary value. What about this one? 63 degrees. So what will be the complement of this angle? The complement of this angle will be 90 degrees minus 63 degrees. That's how much?
Degrees.
27 degrees. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have, let's say, 37 degrees. So if you have 37 degrees,
37 है कि 57?
57 है शायद, 57. That is 57. So the complement of this will be how much? This will be 90 degrees minus 57 degrees, 10, 33 degrees. Okay, so these are the values that we have. Take it? Okay.
Hmm.
Find the complement of each of the angles. Supplement, sorry. So supplement means what? Supplement means, so let's say you have 105 degrees. Okay. So
Okay.
105 degrees means supplement 105 degrees. So supplement of this angle will be how much? Supplement will be 180 degrees minus
Minus 105.
105 degrees. That is how much? 75 degrees. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We have here 87 degrees. So what will be the supplement of this? Supplement will be how much? 180 degrees minus 87 degrees. That's 93 degrees. Okay. We have
Okay.
87 degrees and this is 93 degrees. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So this is 180 degrees. Okay. Then we have how much? 154 degrees. 154 degrees. Supplement of this will be 180 degrees minus 154 degrees. That's how much? 126 degrees. This will be 126 degrees. Okay? Understood? No,
Hmm.
this will be 26, no? This will be 26. This is going to be 26 degrees. This is 93 degrees, this is 75 degrees, and this is 26 degrees. Clear?
Hmm.
Okay, here you have been given two angles, that is a pair, and you have to identify which are complementary and which are supplementary. So यहाँ पे 65 और 115. 65, 115 and 65. 5 plus 5, 10, 6 plus. So 115 and 65. So this will be 180. Okay. So
Okay.
these are supplementary. These are supplementary. Okay. Let's look
Hmm.
at 63 and 27. So 63 and 27. So they are making 90 degrees. So these are what? These are complementary.
Complement.
Okay. 112 and 68. So
Supplementary.
112 and 68, if I happen to add them, 8 plus 2, 10, 6 plus 1, 7, 1, 8. So these will be
Supplementary.
supplementary. These will be supplementary. 80 and 10. This will be how much? Complementary.
Complementary.
This is complementary. What about this one? 45 and 45? Obviously 90. They will be
Complementary.
complementary. They will be complementary. What about this one? 130 and 150. So that is going to be how much? 180. So this will be
Supplementary.
supplementary. This will be supplementary. Understood? Okay.
Ha.
Okay. Let's move on. Two lines are called intersecting lines if they have a common point. Two lines are called as intersecting lines if they have a common point. So we have seen that two lines which are actually cutting each other are known as intersecting lines. So the angles that are formed are known as vertically opposite angles and they are equal. Two lines are called as intersecting lines if they have a common point. So let's say this line was AB and the other line was PQ. They are intersecting at a common point which is O. This is the common point of intersection. AB and PQ is called the intersecting lines and O is the point of intersection. Okay. Now, what do we have here? One second. Okay, let's look at this. So a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. So let's say these are two lines and this is intersecting. Now, these two lines, if you notice, let's say I name these as L and M. They can be parallel to each other or they can be just lines like this. So let's say if I have a line like this, okay, and if I have, let's say, a line like this, okay, and there is a third line which is intersecting these two lines. Okay, so this will become the transversal. So let's say I have here P and Q, and this is, let's say, R. So R is a transversal. This is a transversal. Here we say that L is parallel to M, and let's say T is the transversal. T is transversal. Okay. So transversal is what? A line that intersects two or more lines. So these are two lines and this line T is intersecting at two distinct points M and N. Okay, is called a transversal. At two distinct points. In this case, the two distinct points are M and N. Okay. In this figure, T is the transversal. So obviously T is the transversal which is cutting the two lines. Let's say it is P and Q at distinct points N and M respectively. So there is a possibility that these two are parallel lines and there is a possibility that these two might not be parallel. But in any which ways, the other line T is known as the transversal. Now we have perpendicular lines. So let's say CD is perpendicular to AB. Okay. If these are lines, if there are lines which are intersecting each other at right angles. So what are perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines are lines intersecting each other at right angles. Intersecting each other at right angles. Is this making sense? So we can say that angle CDB, this will be 90 degrees, when we can also say that angle CDA, this will also be 90 degrees. Okay. If this is 90, obviously this will also be 90. है ना? Because obviously they are supplementary angles. So if one of the angles happens to be 90, the other angle will also be 90. Okay, let's look at this one. If P and Q cut by a transversal, it forms angles which have some special names as exterior angles. So समझो जैसे यहाँ पे exterior angles. What are the angles whose arms do not contain the segment on the transversal are called as exterior. Such as angle, this is exterior angle. ठीक है? Interior angles मतलब कौन से angles हैं? These are the angles which are inside, where between these two lines and the transversal. And these angles, that is 1 and 2 and 7 and 8, are known as exterior angles. So 1 and 2 is known as exterior angle. This is known as exterior angle. and 7 and 8 is also known as exterior angle. Okay. So the
Okay.
angles whose arms do not contain the segment on the transversal cut by the given lines are known as exterior angles. So 1, 2, and 7 and 8 are exterior angles. And what will be the interior angles? So this 3 and 4, which is inside the segment. So this will be interior angle. This will be interior angle. And 6 and 5, this will be interior angle. This will be interior angle. So the angles whose one of the arms contains the segments on the transversal cut by the given lines are known as interior angles, such as 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are we understanding this? क्या ये समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
Okay.
हाँ.
Now what are, so let's talk about these things. ठीक है? यहाँ पे so if I have, basically generally we will be studying parallel lines only. What happened to this? Okay. So we will be generally studying parallel lines only. So let's say here we have a line
Hmm.
and we have a line like this. Okay.
Okay.
And these are two parallel lines and we happen to have a transversal. So let's say this is being intersected by a transversal. Okay. Understood? Okay.
हाँ.
So let's say we have here L and M, and let's say T is a transversal. So we can say that L is parallel to M and T is basically the transversal. Okay. T is the transversal. So T is the transversal. Understood? Okay. Now, let's say if I start naming the angles. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What are the corresponding angles? So 1, this angle, 1 and 5. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Okay. In the same way, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. ठीक है. फिर angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. And angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. All these are what? All these are corresponding angles. Okay. So corresponding angles means this angle will be equal to this angle. See this trend. Okay. This angle that is getting formed and this angle that is getting formed, they are equal. This angle is equal to this angle. Okay. This is above the line. This is also above the line. This angle is on the left hand side above the line. 5 is also on the left hand side above the line. 2 is on the right hand side above the line. 6 is on the right hand side above the line. 4 is uh, on the left hand side below the line. 8 is on the left hand side below the line. 3 is on the right hand side below the line, and 7 is, so all these are corresponding angles. Okay. So
Okay.
all these are known as corresponding angles. Don't look at this one. Don't look at this one because these numberings are different. Now we will see about interior alternate angles. So we will see
Hmm.
about interior alternate angles. Now look at this closely. I will say that go by this, forming a Z, wherever a Z is formed. So let's say whenever you have a line like this, okay, reverse Z, Z means Z in your language, okay. So let's say we have a, okay, anything that is forming a Z. So these pockets of Z are equal, this and this, okay. Any angle, let's say it is forming like this. So these pockets of Z will be equal. Okay. So let's look at this one, whether there is a Z that is getting formed here. Look at this trend. This is a Z that is getting formed. So angle 3 and angle 5 will be equal. So angle 3 will be equal to angle 5. Okay. In the same way, angle 4 and angle 6 will be equal. Angle 4 and angle 6 will be equal. These are known as pairs of alternate. First of all, these angles are interior. So these are known as alternate, interior alternate angles. These are known as interior alternate angles. ठीक है? Okay. So we have seen what are interior alternate angles and we have seen what are corresponding angles. Are we clear on this one?
Yes.
Okay. Pairs of interior alternate angles, pairs of alternate exterior angles. So alternate exterior angles will be which one? This 2 and this 8. This 2 and 8, they will be pairs of alternate exterior angles. So angle 2 is equal to angle 8, and we can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 7. Angle 1 is equal to angle 7. These are known as pairs of exterior alternate angles. ठीक है? Let's just quickly do us a revision here of what we have studied, because this is going to be very important throughout the chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say we have, first of all, two lines. So this is one line, and let's say this is the other line, and these two are parallel lines. Okay. We have another line which is coming like this, that is the transversal. Okay. So here we have, let's say, L and M, and this is the transversal. So we can say that L is parallel to M and T is the transversal. T is the transversal. Okay. Let's start naming the angles. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. So first of all, if we say which one of them are the exterior angles, so which of these is the exterior angles? Tell me. So 1 and 2 and 8 and 7.
8 and
The
7.
ones which are on the outside. So 1, 2, angle 1, angle 2, angle 8, and angle 7. These are the exterior angles. Now, if I were to ask you which are the interior angles, so the angles which are on the inside, that is
4 and 3, 5 and 6.
correct. So 4 and 3 and 5 and 6. These are the interior angles. Now, if I say what are the corresponding angles, see, look at this angle and look at this angle. So 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. So if I were to call it as corresponding angles. So corresponding angles would be equal. So we can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Then we can say angle 2 is equal to angle 6, and angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. These are corresponding angles. Okay. So look at
Okay.
this angle and this angle, they are equal. 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 Corresponding angles. Okay. Now let's say we are talking about interior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. Any angle which is of this format. Let's say okay.
Hmm.
It is forming a Z. Okay. A
Okay.
Z that is getting formed. This pocket of Z and this pocket of Z become equal. They are known as interior alternate angles. Making sense? If it was Z which is written in the reverse order, if let's say this is a Z which is written in reverse order, still then it will be a case of interior alternate angles. So let's say we have this angle and this angle. These two will be interior alternate angles. So in this case, what will be the interior alternate angles? Look at this. This is 4 and 6. So angle
4 and
4,
6 and 3 and 5.
good. So angle 3 and 5, angle 3 and 5. In the same way, we would have something called as exterior alternate angles. So exterior alternate angles will be 1 and 7 and 2
7,
and 8.
2 and 8.
Okay. So if we are saying that there are exterior alternate exterior alternate angles. So this will be angle 1 is equal to angle 7 and angle 2 is equal to angle 8. These are exterior alternate angles. Are we getting this? समझ में आता
Yes.
हूँ? Okay. So let's move on here. ठीक है? Okay. So let's look at the figure here. अरे बाबा. Okay, so here we have parallel lines. Here we have parallel lines, alternate interior angles. So these are the alternate interior angles. Which will be the other pair of alternate interior angles? This one and this one. They are equal. Okay, so this
Mm,
angle and this angle is equal, alternate interior angles, because this is forming a Z like this, and the other ones are forming a Z like this. So this pocket and this pocket will also be equal. ठीक है? Same side interior angles. Now, these are same side interior angles. This is another property that you have to study, which means that angles, so same side interior angles will are complementary. So let's say we have two parallel lines this like this, and we have here two angles. Okay. So let's say we have here one angle and we have here one angle. So let's say this is X and this is Y. So X and Y are known as same side interior angles. Same side interior angles. The other name for this is co-interior angles. The other name by which they are known is known as co-interior angles. Same side interior angles. So this will be X plus Y is equal to 90 degrees. X plus Y is equal to 90 degrees. So same side interior angles are also known as co-interior angles, and co-interior angles are supplementary, which means if I happen to add this X and Y, sorry, this is 180. I am so sorry. 180. Okay, this will be 180. Let's say if I have here uh, M and N. So these are also same side interior angles or co-interior angles. M plus N, that will be equal to 180 degrees. Okay. So these are
okay.
supplementary, that is their sum would be 180 degrees. So these two angles or these two angles, their sum would be 180. They will not be equal, just that their sum would be 180 degrees. They will not be equal, obviously, but their sum would be. So if I do an X plus Y, if I do an X plus Y, I will get 180. And if I happen to do a, let's say, M plus N, this also will give me how much? 180. Okay. So let's say
Okay.
on this example, let's say if this is X and this is Y, so X will be equal to Y. And let's say if this is M and this is N, so M will be equal to N. Reason is alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So these are alternate exterior angles. They are also equal. Okay. Alternate exterior angles. We have just seen the example. Let's say this is X and this is Y. So we can say that X is equal to Y. Angle X is equal to Y. The reason is alternate exterior angles. If I happen to have M here and N here, so angle M
Mm,
is equal to angle N. Again, alternate exterior angles. Is it making sense?
yes.
Okay. Same side exterior angle. So this is basically same side exterior angle. They are supplementary. So look at this. This is, let's say, X and this is Y. Same side and this is exterior. Same side exterior angle. So we can say that X plus Y is equal to 180 degrees. Reason, this will be same side exterior angle. Same side exterior angle. Okay. Now, let's say we have here M and N. These are also same side exterior angles. So we can say M plus N is equal to 180 degrees. The reason is same side exterior, same side exterior angle. ठीक है? Okay. corresponding angles. So let's say this is X and this is Y. So no, this is not corresponding angles. This is wrong. So we would say, let's say this is 1 and this is 2. So 1 and 2 are corresponding angles. So 1 is equal to 2. Let's say we have here 3 and this is 4. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4, corresponding angles. Let's say we have here uh, 5 and we have here 6. So angle 5 is equal to angle 6, again corresponding angles. Okay, let's say we have angle 7 and angle 8 here. So angle 7 is equal to angle 8. All of these have the same reason, that is corresponding angles. Is it making sense? Are you able
Yes.
to understand? Okay.
Mm.
Okay, let's move ahead here. So let's say in this figure, you have been given in this figure CD. Look at this very closely. This is CD. This is parallel to AB. This is parallel to AB. So obviously AC becomes the transversal. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Now you have to find out what is the value of Y. Look at this very closely. This is a straight line and this is a transversal. We can say that this angle. So look at this. This is appearing something like this now. This is going like this. Okay.
Huh.
And we have this going like this, and we
Mhm.
have going like this. Okay. Now, this is how much? This is 3x. Okay. And this is how much? Y. Would they be equal? You just now studied that these
Yes.
are two parallel lines. Why would they be equal? They are corresponding angles. So
And
first of all, we can say that this 3x will be equal to this y. This 3x will be equal to y. Reason
Y.
is corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. Now let's look at this triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C, this we know is 180 degrees. Why? Sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Are we understanding this? So this will be angle A has a value of 2x, angle B has a value of 3x, and angle C has a value of 4x. This
Okay.
is equal to 180 degrees. So this will be 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9x is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So if I happen to divide this by 9, we will get 9x by 9 is equal to 180 degrees by 9. This and this gets cancelled and this will be 20 degrees. So the value of x will be equal to 20 degrees. Is it making sense? Value of x
Yes.
will be 20 degrees. Okay. Now we are not interested in knowing x. We are interested in knowing y. We have already said that y is equal to 3x. So therefore y will be equal to 3x, that is 3 into 20 degrees, that is 60 degrees. So this will be the correct answer. Okay. Okay, let's come to this one. Here we have in the given figure y is equal to 60, angle B is equal to 65. So angle B is equal to 65. Angle C is equal
Mhm.
to 45. DABC, DAE, this DAE is parallel to BC. This DAE is parallel to BC. If angle DAB is equal to X, angle EAC is equal to Y, then find the value of X plus Y. Okay, now let's
DAB.
look at this. See, I told you to look out for anything that forms a Z figure. Look at this. This is D, this is A, and this is B.
X equals to 65.
So this pocket will be equal to this pocket. So we can say that
Hmm.
x is equal to 65 degrees.
65 and y
Actually,
equals to
yeah,
45.
you have to say that angle DAB is equal to angle ABC. Angle ABC.
Okay.
And the reason will be interior. So you have to be careful about providing the reason as well.
Oh.
Interior alternate interior alternate angles. Making sense? Okay.
Hmm.
So what is the value of DAB? Obviously X. What is the value of ABC? That is 65
65.
degrees. Okay. So we are
मतलब y
done.
equals to 45.
Okay. Yes, Y will be equal to 45 because this is the reverse Z. Okay. Here we have angle EA, angle EAC. This will be equal to angle ACB. So EAC, that will be Y, is equal to 45 degrees. Is it making sense? So we have to
Hmm.
calculate the value of X plus Y. So X plus Y, this will be 65 degrees plus 45 degrees. This is how much? 5 plus 5, 10. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. X plus Y is equal to 110 degrees. 110 degrees. Is it understood? क्या ये समझ में आ रहा है?
हम्म.
Okay, okay,
हाँ.
okay. Let's move on to the other question here. Okay, try this out. This is telling you that AB is parallel to CD. So
हाँ.
obviously AB is parallel to CD and
EF
PQ
is
is parallel to
parallel.
RS. So PQ and RS. So this is PQ and this is RS. These two are parallel. Okay.
Q is or
You have been given that RQD angle. RQD, this is 25 degrees, and CQP, this is 60 degrees. Then you have to find the value of QRS. You have to find the value of this angle, QRS. What is the value of this? This is something that you have to find. Okay. Okay. Now look at this very closely. We can say that angle ARQ, angle ARQ, angle ARQ, this will be equal to angle DQR, DQR. So why? Reason, this
because
this angle and this angle, they are equal. This is a Z that is getting formed, right? So this is
हाँ.
interior. This is interior
Interior alternative angle.
alternate angles. These are interior alternate angles. Now, angle ARQ in this case would be how much? ARQ will be DQR, that is 25 degrees. Is it making sense?
Hmm.
Okay. So this will be 25 degrees. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on to, so this is 25. This is 25. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of this angle so that we can find out the value of the other angle. So this is 25. This is 25. This we know is 60 degrees. So what is this one? See, angle CQP and angle BRP. These are exterior angles. ठीक है नहीं?
Hmm.
These are exterior angles
हाँ.
because these two lines are parallel. Okay, so we can say that angle angle BRS, angle BRS is equal to angle
C.
CQP, angle CQP, reason exterior alternate angles. Exterior alternate angles. So BRS, the value of BRS becomes how much? CQP is 60 degrees. Okay. This is becoming how much? 60 degrees. Okay. Now we know that okay, this is 60 degrees. Now we
Hmm.
know that this BRS, look at this closely. BRA is a straight line. So we can say that angle BRS plus angle ARS this is equal to 180 degrees. And the reason here is linear pair. है ना? Because angle ARB, that is 180. So BRS is how much? 60 degrees plus angle ARS. Angle ARS is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, angle ARS is equal to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. That is how much? 120 degrees. So this will be how much? 120 degrees. Is it making sense? Now we have to
Hmm.
calculate the value of how much QRS. So we can say the value of QRS, this will be equal to, so angle ARS we have seen, what is it? Angle ARS, this is having a value of 120 degrees. 120 degrees. Clear? Okay. So now we can say that angle QRS will be equal to how much? QRS will be equal to angle ARQ, angle ARQ plus angle ARS plus angle ARS. Look at this closely, you know. This is
Hmm.
QRS. This is QRS. So this will be ARQ plus ARS. ARQ, we have calculated it to be 25 degrees. And ARS, we have come up with 120 degrees. So this is going to be 145 degrees. Angle QRS, this will be 145 degrees. Are we clear on this? Okay. So
Yes.
this is going to be 145 degrees. Okay, okay, okay. So in the given figure, find the value of X if PQ is parallel to RS. So if PQ is parallel to RS, okay? And the given figure, find the value of it. So PQ is parallel to RS. This is 110. Now look at this. This is forming as Z. You know? So this
Hmm.
entire pocket and this will be equal. It is forming a Z like this. No? It is forming a Z like this. So this pocket and this pocket will be equal. Why? Interior alternate angles. So we can say that angle SRQ, angle SRQ will be equal to angle PQR, will be equal to angle PQR. Reason, interior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. So SRQ is how much? SRQ will be SRT plus TRQ, that is TRQ. This will be equal to angle PQR. So SRT is how much? X plus TRQ, that is 90 degrees, is equal to angle PQR, that is 110 degrees. So therefore, X is equal to 110 degrees minus 90 degrees. 110 degrees minus 90 degrees. Is it making sense? So this is going to be how much? This is going to be, this is going to be, this is going to be 20 degrees. This is going to be 20 degrees. Making sense? Okay.
Hmm.
ओके, एंगल यहाँ पे है देखो, ओपी इज पैरेलल टू आर एस. सो ओपी इज पैरेलल टू दिस आर एस. ठीक है. एंगल ओ पी क्यू, ओ पी क्यू इज 110 degrees and angle q r s, this is 130 degrees. Then angle pqr is how much? Angle pqr is how much? In order to do this, you will have to do a construction. Okay, so what do we mean by construction? So let's say we draw a line.
Hmm.
Let's say we draw a line like this. Yeah. Okay, we draw a line like this. So we are drawing a line, let's say QX. So we would say construction, draw QX parallel to RS. Okay, we have drawn QX, which is parallel to RS. Okay,
Okay.
now what we have to find is PQR. This is the angle that you have to find. Okay, okay. Now we can say that angle SRQ plus XQR plus XQR. If you remember, we had discussed that, let's say these are two parallel lines. Let's say we have a parallel line here and we have a parallel line here. And let's say we are drawing a transversal here. Okay. So if we say that this angle and this angle, they are co-interior angles. So X plus Y co-interior angles are supplementary. Again, we can say that, let's say M and this is N. Okay. So M
Hmm.
plus N, this will also be 180 degrees. The reason here is co-interior angles. Okay. Now,
Okay.
here we can say that SRQ and XQR, this is equal to 180 degrees. SRQ obviously is how much? 130 degrees plus angle XQR. This is equal to 180 degrees. So angle XQR, this is going to be 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. The reason here will be, co-interior angles. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay. So now this is going to be how much? This is going to be XQR, that is equal to 50 degrees. So this is going to be how much? 50 degrees. Is it making sense? Okay.
Hmm.
Now look at this. We have to find out this angle. So this is 50. See, if I look into this one, ऐसा, ठीक है? This pocket and this pocket will be equal by interior alternate angles. Are we understanding this? So
Yes.
this will be angle PQX, this entire angle. PQX,
Hmm.
PQX, mm, PQX is equal to angle OPQ. Reason? This angle is equal to this angle. The reason is interior alternate
Negative angle.
angles. So PQX is how much? PQX is angle PQR plus
P.
RQX is equal to angle OPQ. That is how much? 110 degree. इस RQX को हम दूसरा क्या लिख सकते हैं? We can write it as XQR. है ना? PQR plus XQR. XQR
Hmm.
has a value of 50 degrees. This is equal to 110 degrees. And this is how much? PQR. So if I look into it, PQR will be equal to 110 degrees
110 minus 50.
minus 50 degrees.